guys, we're back on Barlynaland. I'm Jomika, and the string farm has been busy. We have almost just about full double chest, mostly string. So I've been doing a bunch of AFK sessions here, and then also at the fishing farm. So yeah, today's episode, we are going to start on the tower again. And just kind of make it look nice, and hopefully by the end it'll be mostly complete, but we'll see. It's going to be a long process. I'm going to do a time lapse, and the server takes a screenshot every hour, so I'm going to kind of come on and do a little bit at a time, so that way we can get a nice looking time lapse without having to have a second account. So I'm going to take all this string, turn it into blocks of wool, and then we'll get started on the tower. So I thought now might be a good time for a progress update of the exterior, but I decided instead of doing that, we're going to work on the interior. Since the time lapse is going to take a while, I can't place all the blocks at the same time. I'm taking a little break from the outside, and I started work on an elevator on the inside. So this little area in here is going to be the elevator. These 4 blocks here is what you're going to stand on. There's going to be a button here. I don't have anything in my inventory, but there'll be a button here. You hit that, and it'll start to go down to the bottom. So yeah, this shaft goes all the way out, all the way down to the bottom. Almost died. And it'll stop about there. There'll be a button at the bottom also. You push it, it'll go all the way to the top. So I'm going to continue to work on that, and once that's done, I will bring you guys back and we can see it in action. Alright, we got the elevator redstone hooked up and working. So what you do is come on here, push the button, and it starts going. I definitely need to make it look nice, but I think I'm going to use some glass going down here. And this elevator works for multiple floors, so I will, once I figure out where I want the floors to be, I can add those in. But it just keeps going down until it gets to the bottom, which is about here. This will be the bottom floor. I may want to do something, because I do want to be on bedrock eventually, just filled in with glass, make it look cool, but I'll figure that out. This is as low as it could go, but then you click the button and you go back up. It's a little laggy going up, and you can sometimes get stuck in the block like that and then fall, but it seems to work most of the time. So I am going to go to the desert and get a bunch of sand so we can turn that into glass, and then decorate the elevator shaft itself, and I'll figure out the interior what I want. But I'm gonna head to the desert and get all that sand I need, and then come back and smelt it into glass. back from the desert. I got all the glass cooked up and smelted, and I put it all the way down in the elevator. So let's go ahead and take a ride down. I haven't decided what I want to do for the decoration on the inside yet, but here's the glass. I think it looks pretty good. It goes all the way down, and when we get to the bottom, go ahead and take a look from the bottom looking up. We'll have to get rid of that gold and coal, but here we are at the bottom, and that's what it looks like all the way up. So eventually I'm going to get rid of all of these stairs. I'll have to figure out a way to get back up just in case the elevator goes up without us. It seems to work okay if we don't move at all. If we just get in the elevator, don't even move the mouse, we don't get glitched into the blocks. But as soon as I start trying to look around or move, that's when problems start happening. So on my way back from the desert, I ran into, almost glitched out there, ran into a little shop that was selling an elytra for 16 diamonds. So I am going to go ahead that way, and I think I'm going to get myself some elytra. So I'll be back, and then maybe we'll go up there to the top and jump off and see if we can fly around without killing ourselves. Alright, I'm back from the shop. I got my elytra on. It had mending and unbreaking. So our base is this way. So I'm just going to jump off and see if we can't glide most of the distance to the base. I don't think we'll make it all the way. So here we go. And it looks like we might make it. Actually, we may even make it to the... Well, not quite, but we almost made it here. So that'll be a lot faster. At least getting to and from the little town. So when we leave, we'll just go to the top here, all the way up, jump off, and glide towards town. So I will continue work on the exterior for sure, and I may take a look at the elevator a little bit more, see if we can't decorate it. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I finished my decorating of the elevator. I went with the stone all the way down, so let's go ahead and ride it and take a look. So we just have this one piston showing, and then this piston also. Can't really hide those, but it's just the stone all the way down. Nothing crazy. It looks better than just the regular stone wall. But yeah, this is basically it. It goes all the way down to the bottom, and I think it looks much better than it did before. I can't wait to get rid of all these stairs. I need to do that, but I kind of want to wait until I know what I'm doing in here and where everything's gonna go, because right now I don't have the multi-floor system in place. It just goes from the bottom to the top and the top to the bottom. That is something I will need to do eventually. But let's head up to the top, and we will go ahead and watch the time-lapse of the exterior build, and we'll see how that turns out. Alright, so the build is all done, and I think we're just going to take a look around. This is the bottom floor of the top area. So this is the ladder all the way down. It's got a window all the way around on the inside. It's all enclosed, so there's no way out unless you break the glass or go upstairs. So it's got a pretty nice view all the way around. Same view as before, but it's an actual building now. And let's go ahead and go upstairs. This ladder is temporary. Here's a little floor, just a temporary floor. I'm gonna put some stuff in here eventually, but for now it'll stay empty. And here is the upper floor. I haven't decided which door I want to use yet, so I have the iron door and the wood door with pressure plates, so we can just go through without having to worry about opening it. So I have 4 of each right now. There's the iron side over here, and then the wood side over here. So yeah, maybe give me some ideas in the comments of maybe which door to use. A little jump off area here if we wanted, so we could just jump down, use our elytra to fly around. And then there is another little, I guess you could call it a staff room. Basically just controls all the lights up top. So this one, it's like a little antenna with the like airport alert lights or whatever for airplanes, for tall buildings. Right now these are just on, but if we flip this switch, the repeaters will go, and then this will alternate off and on. So let's go down and outside, and we'll take a look at the light. So I think we can see it from here. Yeah, so it's off now, and then it's on, and it just alternates back and forth every couple of seconds, and that's all it does. And there's nothing really up here, just design stuff. No big deal. Nothing really to see. So let's go and just turn this off so it's solid, and then we will head outside and take a look at the full tower from the ground. So yeah, that's on, and we'll just jump off, and I kind of like to look at it from over in this area. It's one of the taller mountains. And then that is our completed tower. So it took maybe almost a week to build, I think. But I took my time. I did a couple blocks here and there. I tried to do it every hour I was awake or on, and just do maybe a section at a time. So yeah, that's the whole tower. Next episode I think we're gonna try and, whoops, that was bad. Yeah, next episode I think we'll add in an elevator so we don't have to use those stairs. Maybe do a sorting system. I'm not really sure what I want to do with that yet, but I was thinking maybe having like an item elevator going up in the middle to the top and have some storage at the top, and then we'll have our overflow come back down, so send items down to the bottom, and then have like some bigger storage areas down here. But I think that'll do it for this episode. So yeah, this is the stairs I want to replace, or ladder, because it takes a really long time to get to the top. I don't think, since I've had my elytra and fireworks, I've really used the stairs. I just come outside and then fly back up. So maybe with an elevator in place, I'll use that instead. But thank you for joining me for this episode, and I will see you guys for the next one.